G'day, g'day, welcome back to your daily dose of Karens, chems, and no good, idiotic, stupidity, public freakouts. I stumbled on my own intro. What is this insanity? Anyway, it's completely stupid. The show has stupid people. We're going to stick with the botched intro and let's get into the clips. According to YouTube, only 13% of you guys are actually subscribed who watch consistently. So I ask you, if you watch consistently, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't change anything for you. You still get my videos all the same, but it severely helps me. So subscribe. If you thought the world hadn't been crazy enough this year, here's where things get a little crazier. So over here at what seems to be a shop inside of a gas station, we have an upset customer who decides to bring her dog in to sick him on the employee.
Miguel, get over here now!
Call 911, please.
Miguel!
I'm just filming for your guys' sake, that's all. I'm just trying to buy a sandwich. I'm filming.
Put your fucking camera away. This guy's a piece of shit out of me. Get him! Get him! Go get him!
Don't attack me, man! Don't fight me! What the are you doing? You're attacking the wrong fucking guy, man.
Piece of shit. You break my shit.
She's stealing the cup.
I
She's
didn't
not
steal
in front.
shit.
She.
Boom! Candy's up there, you goose!
Get your dog, man.
Touch her up.
Here it is.
Come here, Charlie. Come here.
Additional information told us that one of the employees behind the counter was calling the police. They proceed to take their time and arrive about 30 minutes after the fact, which at that point they were pretty much like, not our problem anymore. No one was harmed. It's all good. We probably won't bother anyway. Of course, because they're not a CEO who's worth billions of dollars. Here we see the stress of some doctors or nurses peeking at a hospital or a doctor's place. I don't know, they both got stethoscopes. They're either nurses or doctors or somewhere in between.
You better get the out of my
I'm not
face.
in your
You better,
face.
you point your finger at me again, bitch. Get it out of my
just hit
face.
me. I'm
That's
sorry.
right, good. Did she not point her finger in my face?
Does it give you the right
I'm
to hit
trying.
me?
Doesn't give you the right to put your finger. You
Hit
better
me
move.
again, Karen.
I'm gonna dump this hot shit on you, bitch. You better move.
Okay,
better
you're
call
arrested for
somebody.
assault. You're damn right.
I mean, you're not you when you're hungry, so I better get that food in you. Here we have someone who is unable to fight their own fights with their own roommates, so gets their mother involved to do the fighting for them and is all the so proud for doing it.
Cops, do it right now. I double dodge dare you. Because we've done nothing
You
wrong.
double dodge dare me?
Yeah, do
Get
it.
your words right.
Do it. Call the cops. Do it. Do it.
This is so embarrassing. It's gonna go all over TikTok. This is embarrassing.
Then I'll do it too.
That's fine. I'm
Instagram.
standing here in my own home,
Uh-huh.
and you're harassing me
Yeah.
when I walk in the door,
I'm not harassing
putting your
you.
hands on me to get out of my house.
I've not
I have it on video where your daughter tried to shove me out the door to get out of my own home. I have it on video.
You're a psycho bully, and I do not solve all my daughter's problems. But she needs some help.
Because she
Family
can't.
help.
She can't support herself.
Because-
She can't buy her own stuff for the kitchen.
Oh, I make so much money more.
Hello, how many jobs? Do you have 3 jobs?
Yeah, I support
jobs-
myself. I don't need mommy and daddy.
Oh, I don't either. I make
Because
so
you don't
much
have,
more than
do you have a mommy and daddy to help
I
you?
do. I do.
You have a mommy and a daddy to help you?
I do. He was here yesterday. My dad was here yesterday. Is this not embarrassing you?
No, it's not.
Are you proud of this?
Yes, I am.
Call the cops.
Probably shit
Caitlin,
family situation.
you said,
My
oh,
shit
yeah,
family?
your mom, they're missing teeth? What's going on with that?
She's having her teeth redone.
Okay. You're a poor mom. I feel so
That's
sorry
so
for
mean.
her.
Were you a mean girl in
No,
high
I'm
school?
being so sorry for her because she's missing her teeth. And you're embarrassed because you said, I'm sorry, you said to Jessica.
I said
that
she was
You
embarrassed.
just said stuff about me that Jessie said to you. I'm letting you know that you were embarrassed by your mom's missing teeth.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't embarrassed. She was embarrassed for herself. Why are you talking about my
Because
mom's
you said
physical appearance?
Not worth your time. Oh,
We're a team, Jess.
she's a piece of trash.
You're a waste of time.
Piece of trash.
After this, OP actually did call the cops. They were taken away for a bit, only for them to come back and do this awesome thing of fun, because, you know, they're crazy people.
We're on our way. It's okay.
That is some psycho bitch energy if I've ever seen any. Here we have a very impatient guy at Costco.
People can get out.
Hey, wait.
You're gonna lose that back.
Sir, please calm down.
Rawr, rawr. Rawr.
You know, I get the frustration of not being able to get through a crowd because there's just so many people in this one area, but that's not how you handle these type of things. Like, I get when you're emotional, you make some very rash and stupid decisions, but all it would take is if that person was someone who maybe had bad legs or was slightly disabled in a way, something along those lines, who wouldn't be able to handle their trolley being rammed back into them and not balance themselves with it, falling over, getting crushed by their own trolley. It won't do too much. But, you know, now that's an entire issue you've just started because of your impatience. That's going to take up a lot more of your own time and probably land you in a bunch of shit. All I'm saying, maybe take the time to take a deep breath, think about what you're about to do, and maybe be a bit wiser. This evil queen dismisses a rude guest very much in character.
To the park.
Exactly, but
So much
he
time.
doesn't have the gift of the season.
My dear, silence. We will be with... Excuse you, my dear. She gave you a pair of socks.
I
You want
did.
to go? Well, then, be my guest, my dear. Leave.
I'm waiting.
Well, Your
So
Majesty.
sorry, my dear.
No, that's
They're
okay.
impatient peasants.
Unironically, probably one of my favorite things about theme parks, that the people who are playing characters, especially when they're able to dismiss or handle situations that have just popped up out of nowhere and stay very much in character for it. It's always great fun. Here we have a very interesting situation here where the landlord of this apartment complex has let herself into someone's unit whilst they were having a shower. And apparently this has something to do with an apparent emergency in the apartment complex itself, but honestly the landlord kind of sucks at communicating that. Here's the clip.
I don't really want people in here when I'm not dressed. So, can you?
We're not gonna come into the.
I just need five.
We
I just need 5
Yes, not even 5 minutes. We
Okay,
need
but
to
I'm
take-
still in here not dressed. Like I'm in my
Oh,
house.
okay, yeah. We'll step out for as long as can we give you 5 minutes?
Yes, that's what I've been saying. I don't know why you guys are just entering my house when I'm not dressed. Like
You
that's.
said 4 hours. but
I
we-
said an hour and a half,
Okay,
and then
we
you
need
guys just
5
came in
minutes,
and
okay?
opened my door. Are you okay? The police told me not to let. The police told me not to let you guys in, so I don't know why you're coming in.
Once again, I only need to just open the. I'm not gonna check nothing in your apartment. The
Okay,
only
but you're
thing that we need
standing
to
in my
open-
apartment when I asked you not to come
No,
in
but we
here.
need to. It's an emergency. It's an active emergency. Miss, you don't know what an active emergency is.
It's clearly not an active emergency in here.
Your unit, it's not. The below
Yeah, my unit-
is floating.
But my unit, it's not. Did you hear yourself just say
yes,
that?
miss, but we need to determine if it's here.
You're in my house when I asked you not to be. You opened my door when I was naked in the shower.
I wasn't-
Are you okay in the head?
Miss, I never went into the bathroom.
You
I
opened
never-
the door and tried to let a bunch
I'm
of
not
men.
gonna argue anymore. You
Well,
have
you're
signed the
inside
lease.
my house. Are you psycho? Do you have a brain in that head? Because you don't just come into someone's house. Don't say okay. You're gonna get fired. You are, because this is illegal.
It's not illegal.
Yes, it is. You're standing in my fucking
Signed a
house.
lease. When it's an active emergency, we have to check every single unit.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I asked you not to come into my house. Now you're standing in my living room, in my kitchen, using my sink.
I'm not using your sink. I'm making
are.
sure there's not a bathroom.
You're using my sink in my living room. Are you just like entitled or something? Like, do you think you just can walk into anyone's house and like start using their things? Like, what are you doing? I don't understand your logic here.
Of course you don't.
Of course I don't, because there is zero logic, because there's no f***ing brain inside that head of yours. Now please leave my unit right now.
I will leave.
I'm asking you to leave right now.
No, I can't do that.
I'm asking you to leave my unit right now. You have no permission to be in my unit. Get the f*** out now.
Yes, open.
Get out of my unit now.
Did you check
You
the
do not have-
downstairs?
You do not have permission to be in here. I never authorized you to come in here.
There's none.
Well, let's go check.
You cannot just come into my unit.
Yes, we can.
No, you can't actually.
Okay, let me just take this out, please.
Are you okay in the head? Like, are you okay in the head? Because this is not normal. This is not normal behavior at all.
Now, for some clarification points here. Depending on the lease that she signed when agreeing to lease this unit here, there probably was a clause put in there saying that, hey, if an emergency is occurring in the unit, we can enter your unit without permission, kind of deal. And it is one of those things where I can see both sides of this entire issue here. I do agree that the moment that she stated, hey, I'm in the shower butt naked, could you give me time to get dressed before you come annoying me, that everyone should just immediately stepped out. And the men who were there, the maintenance people did immediately do that. They stepped out and said, yep, we'll give you 5 minutes, whilst the lady was hesitant to do so and took a moment before she actually got out of the unit itself. And then furthermore to that, she failed to really communicate what in the world is going on here. Like, she's just kind of rumbling, she's arguing with the tenant here and doesn't really explain the situation, what's happening. She just states, oh, it's an emergency. A little bit later says, oh, it's because of some leaking downstairs, and not really explaining what she's even doing here in the first place outside of those two things. And that is a huge issue. If you're going to come into a unit unannounced for an emergency, you probably should explain yourself to the tenant, especially if you've come in when they're in the middle of the shower. Like, yeah, they probably knocked on the door initially and tried to get the tenant's attention without coming into the unit unannounced, and they probably did that. And to some degree, I don't think the lady's legally in the wrong here, unfortunately for the tenant, but she definitely is an extraordinary failure at communication in any rate, because all she could have done is like, oh, sorry, wait out here 5 minutes, let me know when you get dressed, and then when she comes to the door after you've gotten dressed, you explain the situation to her, why we're here, just explain that it's an emergency because there's some leaks happening and we need to find where these leaks are coming from. And then I'm pretty sure everything would have been a-okay from that point moving forward. But no, there was no communication like that. She just thought that she had the right of way to do exactly what she wanted to do without explaining what's happening to the tenant, who would probably want to know why the hell are you in my unit in the first place.
In this next clip, we've got a Karen at McDonald's who has no idea how to be nice towards the minimum wage workers.
Brandon, go. You want to see my bank? Huh? You too. Thank you. Go. You want to see my bank? I don't care. I thought so. Yo, stay out of my business. Yeah. Call the cops, bro. Go. Who called the cops, bro? Okay, because who called the cops? That's a false accusation. Do you want to see my receipt? I showed you right here. Yeah, okay. Hello, miss. Huh? Here you go, guys. Does anybody want to verify this so Grimace is happy? I mean, we don't want to piss off Grimace. Huh? Here's my receipt, yo. Come here, bro, come here. Brother, hi. Yo, bro. How's that face? Come here. You want to see it?
They don't care about your receipt after you've done insulted her. You need to just go.
Hey, yo, calm down, straight up, my friend, man. Yo, okay? All right, man. I thought so. So next time, you know what you're talking about before you accuse somebody of some like that. Okay? You work at McDonald's. Okay? I'm retired and I'm 45. I don't got to work. You want to see it? Just shut your mouth next time. Shit, fuck out here. Hey, yo, there's nobody back there that can deal with this. Calm down. Bitch, I train jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai, homie. Professional fighters. I train with pros, nigga. Step up. I thought so. Give me the phone, because he's talking about. Who are you, bro? Hey, what's your record? Can I Google you, bro? You know why, bro? Get the fuck out of here.
Now, whilst I would like to know what this guy's what happened before this clip occurred, because he's accusing them of potentially doing some form of racist profiling or something along those lines, something wrong or something along those lines. Either way, I don't think it matters too much when this guy's just sitting here trying to go like, you see my bank account, you see it here, you see this proof, you see my receipt, I'm retired at 45, bitch, you're still at McDonald's. bitch. It's like, at that point, no one's gonna fucking listen to you. If you're going to start throwing insults and bragging about your current position in life, it is like the thing that will immediately shoot anyone else from just acknowledging your existence. And at that point, it's time to fucking leave.
Here we got a very interesting one. So by the looks of it, these two people came from different directions going towards the drive-thru of this fast food restaurant here. They both got there at very similar times, except for one person got there slightly quicker, and the other person is extremely unhappy about it. Here's what happens next.
Because you cut me off. Okay. Because you cut me off. This is a drive-thru. I beat you. Right. And I cut you off. I beat you. Because I was in the line right here. You wasn't in the line. Yes, I was. I was in the line. And you just zoomed in. And I swooped around. No, you the idiot. No, you are. Watch who gonna get their food first. Watch who gonna get their food first. Okay. You need it anyway. Oh, yeah. So you need it. Okay. 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 You look like you need some too. Don't start that mess for me, honey. This ain't what you want. I guarantee you, baby. I guarantee you, baby. What? We gon' crash, baby. We gon' crash. We gon' crash. Be sitting here because if I could get over, we both gonna be sitting right here. We're gonna both be sitting here. Full coverage, full coverage, full coverage.
Yes, because being first in the drive-thru versus this person is so worth the potential extra hundreds of dollars you're going to end up spending if you do end up hitting their car, because that is the wisest move that you would ever do. Oh, furthermore to that, that would probably also crack up your premiums on insurance because, you know, you were extremely terrible of a driver trying to push your way in front of someone, causing damage. That is that's completely caused by your ignorance and selfishness. But hey, do that if you want. I mean, that'd be a funny story to tell. The story of your $702 Big Mac, for people who know that reference. You guys are the real ones. Here we have someone having a big fight with one of the fast food workers over what seemingly is meant to be an egg roll. Roll the clip.
Yes. Oh, please the go, because I got time, bitch. I got time. Give me my shit. Give me my shit. Give me my shit. I want you to bring your ass over here with that energy. What are you going to do? Let me tell you something. You're going to fight me over Dora, but I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to tell you what you're... I'm going to tell you one thing. 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 Remember my face, ho. Yeah, remember. No, bitch, you don't work here, bitch. You knew. You knew what's...
Can I get my food?
Let me get my food, please.
Damn, I'm gonna be late for work.
Let me get my food. Bitch, you lucky I don't spit in your face, ho. You lucky I gotta go to work.
I mean, I don't pick you for a gym nut, but I suppose everyone's going to want that protein very desperately at some points in times to cause stupid stuff like this. Now, don't get me wrong, both people are very clearly in the wrong in this entire situation. Like, we don't know how this fight started in the first place, nor who actually caused this mess, but let's just say neither side weren't afraid of escalating things further. One's yelling and screaming over the counter, bending right over trying to get up in their face, and the other tried to swing. Yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say, really. Here we have a fun one. We have a disabled guy who's behind the camera here confronting a couple in their beater van who are parking in a disabled car park when they seemingly don't have a reason to be there.
We're in a disabled parking space.
You came to us.
What does that even mean?
That means that you bothered us. We didn't come to you, so
I
that
couldn't
recording's
park
nothing.
there, and I had to park down the street. How was that
we
good?
didn't know that you had a parking spot. We didn't know.
There was a big sign right in front of you.
You couldn't tell us
There's
anything.
a big sign.
You couldn't be a big man.
There's a big sign that says disabled parking.
You couldn't be a big man and to come and ask us
I had to park down the block.
You couldn't be a big man
Okay, let's think about
move.
this. Let's think. I come in.
Move.
If I asked you to move.
You could have asked
If I asked you to move, I would have to go all the way back to my van.
You could have asked us to move.
I would have to park to ask you to move.
You can ask your driver to come ask us
I drive
to move.
myself.
Well, I'm sorry. You could have been a big man and came to us and asked us to move.
Let's think. I park, I come ask you to move, I go back to my van and then park again? Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you?
Why don't you be a big man and just ask us to move? I don't know, how about you be considerate motherfuckers and just not park in a disabled car park in the first place? That's not a parking spot for you, you entitled pricks. Heck, it's illegal. If police see you do that, oh, that's a ticket right then and there, because illegal parking. You're not meant to be there. So don't be this like, oh, why don't you be a big man? Buzz off. You're being an entitled prick because you shouldn't even be there in the first place.
Here we've got a pair of Karens who decide to walk into a car park space and stand there and wait there to claim the car park for a car that's not even near there just yet. So when someone else comes in to use the car park, they just start going off and other people start recording.
To do with you. This ain't got nothing to do with you. I don't give a about none of that. That's what you need to understand. This got me up and you got me up. Hey, hurry up. Make sure. Tell him it's too black that you sued. Thank you. I'll move. We're not that serious. I'm not that serious, but we can't do that. Yeah, but I'm saying, but we could approach this. I know. I'm sorry. Look. I apologize. Look, you guys. What is police cop calling? You guys, but you can't do. You can't. No, that's the all right. Hey, no. You're calling over a parking space. How dumb do you sound? I swear to God, I'm going to that goddamn. Okay? So I apologize.
No, she's not giving me my face. No,
Wait,
she's
you know
not.
what? You guys thought she was going to walk. That's why. I know.
There's no need.
I'm sorry.
No.
Look. Hey, miss.
No, I'm just
sorry.
letting
I'll
you
let you
guys
have
know.
it. But, you can't do that, though. You can't walk into spot, David.
Okay.
I was right there.
All right, hold on.
We got it. Get the f*** on. I'm sick of this shit. Mind your business. Mind your business. Back up. You walking up on us, though. You walking up on us, though. But you walking up on us, though. You ain't got nothing else better you can be doing? I don't have time for you. Nigga, people don't know what type of shit I'm saying. We let you have it. I will flip the f*** out and whoop your ass out. Back the f*** up. He over here messing with me. This ain't got nothing to do with this man. Nothing at all. We got it. We got it figured out. Don't go about your day, bitch.
Oh, you have a good one.
No, don't feed it to him. He getting in the. Oh, I'm gonna feed all of you. You got the right one today.
Look, lady, I think it's as simple as this. It's a car park, not a human park. This isn't where you park yourself, it's where you park your big metal cars. And unfortunately, you're not in a big metal car. Someone else is, and they're trying to take the car park. I mean, I suppose you could potentially put on some more pounds, and then we could classify you as a car if that's your decision. If that's what you want to become big enough that you could be legally classified as a car in these car parks. That was too far. But it's like, I don't get these type of people. It's like, there's always car parks everywhere, and I'm going to be completely honest here. I'd much rather just take the first car park I find, regardless of how far away it is, because you know what? I'm going to spend less time walking towards my destination than I am going to be roaming around trying to find a car park that's close. Like, it's just a waste of time at the end of the day. Just grab a car park and be done with it. No need to hog random ones because you want to be close. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. In this clip, we got a Karen who's unhappy that a pair of older teenagers, young adults, are making use of the park swings when there's no one else in the park.
Here we go, man.
Hey.
What?
Don't you guys think you're a little bit too big to be swinging on a swing set when there's a lot of little kids here? I mean, come on.
What do you mean?
You're taking up all the space. Parents bring their kids to the park to swing, not for older kids to be on the swing. You're what, 18, 19?
20?
Well, come on, get off the swing.
You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah, I can.
No. Little big kid lives matter. Are you kidding me? Yeah, keep walking away. Freaking Karen. I called you a Karen.
Karen?
Yeah.
Karen. My name is not Karen.
Well, you're acting like a Karen.
Well, get off the swing.
You can't make me.
I'm just gonna go get the park person.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Bye. Right back at you.
I mean, when it comes down to swings, if a park's empty or there's not many people doing it, who cares? Oh no, you're swinging on a swing. Those things are literally made to be able to handle a stupid amount of weight. Some of them can only handle up to 250 pounds, but a lot of the steel-made ones where it's chains, they can handle upwards of 500 pounds before it potentially becomes a problem. So it's just a question of like, who cares? There's no kids trying to get on this swing. There's no kids in the actual playground in the background either. The Karen's just being upset and going off them for no particular reason. I have no idea. Next, we have a Karen who didn't get precisely what she ordered, so she decides to go overboard and throw everything from this fast food restaurant everywhere.
That's my order every time. I just spent $40 on my order. And I just want to take it. I just want the teeth. Just the sweet teeth.
Oh, hit.
Wait.
What the bruh?
Yes, self-entitled Karen, yes, you can let out your baby rage here. It won't do you any good, especially considering there's a camera behind you recording your every move and will probably be sent to the police at some point in the very near future, and you're probably going to have some problems after that. But hey, that's not my problem to deal with anymore. That's yours. I don't get people like this. It's just like, I'm not getting what I want. I'm going to barge my way in. I'm going to grab this crap, make a mess, and walk away. Why? In this next clip, we got a Karen who's very upset at a person for playing music on their speakers at a, I would assume, is a resort of sorts.
It is too loud. It's too loud. I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna annoy you until you tell me to stop. Annoy you?
Now you assaulted me.
Oh,
Now you assaulted me.
sorry.
You assaulted me twice.
He twisted my wrist.
You're gonna be arrested.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Have me arrested.
This one's weird. I can definitely say that the guy's kind of a little in the wrong initially, at least. Like, he probably should have turned it down. I don't know why you're playing music on loudspeakers when it's not just you in that general area. Yeah, you may be with other people, but then there's also other people who are also at that resort that may not have any association for you, and may not like the music being played, so maybe when you get asked, maybe turn it down. But at the same time, the way this Karen decided to handle the situation is just absolutely abhorrent. It's just like, no, I won't turn it down. Okay, then I'm going to annoy the shit out of you by grabbing your legs, lifting up your chair as much as I possibly can, then trying to grab your cup, dropping it and make it go everywhere, and then throw the lid at you. Like, that's kind of just like you've crossed the line and you've gone way over it at that point. You're now solely in the wrong. Here you have a Karen at Planet Fitness who's upset that someone is taking a little while on the machine that they're using because they're doing multiple sets, and when they don't go for a rest, they decide to get a staff member involved even though there's multiple other machines. I'm genuinely confused.
Hey Karen.
But if you don't follow along, we can actually get out.
Okay, I would like to start my circuit training.
Sadly, I'm still here. That's the thing. It's not like I'm just over here sitting here not doing anything and I'm taking up the machine. I'm over here working out. I can pause and take a longer break if I need to. I come in here all the time. I've never had any issue with nobody except for you, Miss Karen. And I go to all Planet Fitnesses, the ones around Pflugerville here. I hit all of them. But my thing is you're sitting there specifically waiting for this machine. And there are two other machines that do the same thing. But I'm not over here harassing you, though. You coming over here by me. That's the whole thing. See, you're not taking accountability for actions. Like I said, I come in here all the time, no issues. And if I see somebody using the machine, I either go get on another one or I wait.
Sorry, I'd like to follow.
No, well, you need to stop trying to harass people. How about that? Because you're not entitled just because it's your first day. I have one more set, but see, she didn't ask that. What happened was I was taking a break and she was trying to rush me off the machine.
4 red lights.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I got one more set to do.
You're gonna have to do
But you might want to get up out people's face though. How about that? Can I do my last set? That's all I need to do. Like I said, I don't come in here and cause no issues with nobody, and I've been part of Planet Fitness for years. So this right here is the first time somebody ever tried to roll up on me.
I think you're scared to tell you anything possible.
No, anybody's scared to tell me nothing. You just being messy now. And it ain't gonna work over here. It ain't gonna work over here. Well, you could have used another machine.
I'm following the rules.
Because like I said, you seen her get in my face. I'm over here.
You're
I
gonna
hear.
have to be more forceful with the rules.
Whatever. No, you just ain't getting your way today. How about that?
That's not it. I'm following the rules.
Whatever. But like I said, sir, I'm over here on the machine. She over here starting stuff.
I understand. Now, look, so if you can finish your set.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do.
Going forward, if you want to use the 30-minute circuit, please make sure you follow along.
So if I come tomorrow and she does the same thing, are you going to make me wait?
You can't rush the person off the machine, ma'am. That's the whole point.
Read the rules.
I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I was on the machine first. I'm not moving because you want to rush.
It sounds like we're almost comfortable, man.
Because you're trying to rush. All I want to do is do my last set, and that's it. Man, you're not. Whatever. There. Who was there?
You need to be removed.
No, you being racist, ma'am. Go ahead on with all that.
God.
Yes, you are.
Chinese,
There.
black, white, I don't
Whatever. You're over here in my face. You're in my face. Sir, but like I said.
Because this is a point.
Exactly.
But the problem is, we're getting into confrontation.
I'm not. Am I trying to follow?
You're over here in my face.
You guys are both.
Am I following the rules?
You're following the rules now.
How many sets does she get
the
to
thing
do?
is, we don't need to be getting into other people's faces. I understand the frustration. I totally do.
So the person who's in the right trying to follow the rules needs to push
If
aside?
you're going to get in another member's face, it's starting to get in open the wrong.
It's in the wrong because you're not handling the situation.
Wow, he's not handling the situation.
Explain the rules to her, right?
And I'm listening.
And I told her she can finish her set. She can finish it.
I'm genuinely confused. I'm sorry, what's the problem here? She was taking too long on the machines to do her sets, even though there's multiple other like, I'm genuinely confused here on what in the world's actually happening or why this person's upset at this person in the first place. Oh, she's breaking the rules. What rules? You're not allowed to take you're not allowed to do long sets on a machine. You have to be quick on them. You have to be rushed off them the moment someone else wants to use those machines. Like, I'm sorry, lady, don't you have multiple other sets that you would be doing in this session as well? Why wouldn't you go do one of those sets before you go do this? Yeah, I know, some people like to do their sets in the same particular order every single time, but unfortunately, when you're using a gym that other people use, there might be cases where the machine you want to use is currently in use by someone else, so you're going to have to skip that one for the time being and come back to it later. It's not that hard. In fact, you've probably wasted far more time getting in this kefissel hustle fit for no reason and ultimately didn't even get your way. Like, that was so dumb.